Hello students, I am Abhijit Date, working as assistant professor in the mechanical department of Finolex Academy of Management and Technology, Ratnagiri. So today we are going to perform experiment from the thermal engineering lab. As all of you know, the thermal engineering lab consists of two subjects. One is heat transfer and other is IC engine. So first we will perform the experiment from the heat transfer. This particular experimental setup or rather the experiment which we are going to perform is basically second experiment, and the aim of the experiment is to determine thermal conductivity of insulating material. So this is the title of the experiment, or rather the name of the experiment, and the aim of this particular experiment is to determine the thermal conductivity of insulating material. This particular experiment is from the module conduction, that is the first module, and this is the application of the spheres, okay, or hollow sphere. Now I will explain you the apparatus or various equipments associated with the apparatus, and then we will move to the procedure of the experiment. Okay, so first we will come to the apparatus. So this apparatus consists of this is the core apparatus of the experiment. This is basically sphere. Okay, actually the apparatus consists of two hollow spheres placed in between. Means this is the bigger sphere having diameter radius of 100 mm, and one small sphere of diameter 50 mm is placed inside this sphere. Okay, now both the spheres are hollow one. Okay, the inner sphere, which is having radius of 50 mm, or we can say diameter of 100 mm, consists of one heater. Okay, that heater is used, that is called as mica heater of capacity 200 watt. Okay, so that particular heater will generate the heat. Okay, and that heat will be transferred to the inner sphere of radius 50 mm. Okay, now the space between the inner sphere and outer sphere, please try to understand. The inner sphere is of 50 mm radius, outer sphere is of 100 mm radius. So the annulus from 15 mm to 100 mm is filled with one insulating powder, which is made up of material asbestos. Okay, so basically our aim is to find out the thermal conductivity of that particular insulating powder. Actually the aim behind this experiment, if you have any powder material and the thermal conductivity of that particular powder is not known, then you can find out the thermal conductivity of that particular powder material with the help of this apparatus. Okay, so this is about the experimental setup. These two spheres I will summarize. There are two hollow sphere. Inner hollow sphere consists of mica heater of 200 watt, which will give heat to the inner sphere, and the space between the two spheres is filled with the asbestos powder. So the heat which is received from the heater will be conducted through the powder. Okay, now this is about the setup of the sphere. Now we will come to the other equipments. Now as I have said, inside the inner sphere heater is there. So these are the controller of the heater. Okay, so we are going to adjust voltage to and the current to this particular heater with the help of this dimmer. Okay, it is basically called as dimmer. This is at the leftmost position is the zero position. As you are going to rotate it towards right, its voltage and current will go on increasing. Now how much amount of current is flowing and what is the voltage difference, you can observe the current with the help of this ammeter. Okay, currently the reading is around 0.8, and the voltage you can observe with the help of this voltmeter. Okay, this is ammeter, this is voltmeter. Ammeter will give you the current flowing through the coil, voltmeter will give you the voltage difference across the coil. So this is about V and I. Now next and important parameter, whatever the heat supplied to the asbestos material, then we should measure that particular heat, and the heat measurement can be carried out with the help of temperatures. Okay, so in order to measure the temperatures, there is one device called as thermocouple. As we have seen in the first experiment, all of you know that thermocouple is the device which we use to measure the temperature. Okay, so there are total 4 thermocouples are fitted over the inner sphere. Okay, on all the sides of the inner sphere, total 4 thermocouple from numbering T1, T2, T3, T4. 4 thermocouples are placed on the inner sphere, and similarly total 6 thermocouples are placed over this outer sphere. Okay, on the outer sphere, two more numbers of thermocouples are placed because the area of surface area of the outer sphere is more than the inner sphere. Okay, so in total you are supposed to take 10 observations. 10 observations of the temperature means temperature T1, T2, T3, T4 for the inner sphere, and next T5, T6, T7, T8, T9 and T10 for the outer sphere. Okay, so in this particular video, next we will see how to take the observations. Okay, now we will come to the observation part, like what exactly observations you are supposed to take, and from those observations how we can calculate the conductivity. Okay, so the first observations you are supposed to take, rather how to proceed with the experiment, that I will explain you the first. What you are supposed to do, first you are supposed to start this particular button. Okay, this is the main switch. Once you are going to start this, current will come to this particular experimental setup. Okay, now this is the on and off switch. Okay, if it is vertical, then it is in off position. If it is in horizontal position, it is in on. Okay, we have started the experimental setup already, so it is in on position. After that, you are supposed to increase the dimmer position, and of course you are supposed to increase the voltage and current flowing through this. Okay, how to ensure whether it is increased or not, just you have to observe ammeter and voltmeter. Okay, then once you have observed voltage and current, then you are supposed to keep the setup as it is at least for 15 minutes in order to make it in a steady state. Okay, after steady state, now we have started this experimental setup around 20 minutes before starting of this video. So currently this particular setup is in steady state. Okay, so we can take the readings now. So I will share you the observation table, so parallelly you can fill the observation table when you will observe this particular video. Okay, so first observations you are supposed to take, that is voltmeter reading. Okay, voltmeter reading, it is denoted by V. Okay, so we will take the reading here. Okay, so currently the voltmeter reading is, if you are going to see it, it is around 0.8. See, it is not the 8 actually. The digits are starting from 0 point. This is 0.4, 0.8. After that 1.2, 1.62. So this reading is 0.8. So please all of you note down the voltmeter reading as this is the ammeter reading as 0.8. Okay. Then second reading is the voltmeter reading. Voltmeter reading is the division is of 20. Okay, so 0, 20, 40, 60 and this is around 80 volts. Okay, so voltmeter reading you are supposed to take as 80, ammeter reading you are supposed to take as 0.8 ampere. Okay, these two are voltmeter, ammeter. Now we will move to the temperatures. So this is particularly is the temperature indicator, where we can observe the temperatures of all the 10 thermocouples, 4 connected on inner sphere, 6 connected on outer spheres. Okay, those are ranging from T1 to T10. Okay, now we will take one by one reading. So this is the temperature of the T1 because it is set at T1. So please note down the temperature T1. It is around, you can take it as a 136. Okay, T1 136. Next one is T2, you can take 137. T3 120. T4 124. Or you can take 125. 1 degree is no issue. Then we will move to these are the 4 readings of the inner sphere. Then we will move to T5. Then T5 reading is 42 degrees Celsius. T6 40 or 41 degrees Celsius, you can take 40. Then T7 is 41 degree Celsius. T8 is 43 degree Celsius. T9 is 43 degree Celsius. And last one, T10 is again 43 degree Celsius. Just in order to have the validation, we will take the reading in back. Just we will verify. This is T10 having 43. This is T9 43. T8 43. T7 41. T6 40 or 41. T5 42. T4 125. T3 120 or 122 is 138 and 137. See, the temperatures are ranging from, if those are changing in the order of say 2 degree or 3 degree, it's fine, because if the temperature is increasing, it is increasing for all the time. If it is decreasing, it is decreasing for all the time. So it will not affect much in the calculation. So you can take, I hope all of you have noted down all the 10 observations. Okay. Now with the help of these observations, total 12 observations you are supposed to take, V, I and 10 temperatures. So with the help of these 12 observations, how to do the calculation and how to obtain the thermal conductivity of this, and what is the actually theory and what is the calculation procedure, that we will see during our practical hours. At that time I will explain you all the calculation procedure, and after that you can complete your journal. Okay, so this is all about the second experiment of thermal conductivity of insulating material. Okay, so